I know, Percy, we do need to get rid of the 3 Fweds before next week. It'll be the 100th episode of Smeg Chris. What the fiddlesticks? It's the Fweds, they've added a laughter track. Hey, turn that off before I feed you to the tiger. That does it. Stop it! I can see them 3 being annoying throughout this entire video. Hopefully though, the time machine is about to be repaired. I've just reset the timer and the boys are making some final calculations. Meanwhile, it's now time for another episode of... Huh? What the hell? That was just like the last episode. Anyway, it's now time for another Twit Pick of the Week. This one comes from Will Wheaton, who played Wesley Crusher on Star Trek The Next Generation. Here's a picture of his lunchbox. Not that kind. It would seem that actors are also geeks just like the rest of us. And I want one. They're at it again. What now? They're arguing about being called Fwed 2 and Fwed 3. Nah, ignore them. It's now time for 3 likes, 3 dislikes and 1 love for this month. First up, dislikes. My first is my blooming nails. They seem to grow faster as I get older. It really is annoying. If I'm not careful, I'll scratch something delicate. I wonder if that's how people end up with piles. What? Oh, gross! My second dislike is the amount of spam emails I receive, such as, get a VIP welcome to Gala Bingo, or, have you been overcharged for PPI? Luckily, half of these end up in my junk pile and I don't see them. However, some still leak through and I have to block and delete them, but they still come back with new email addresses. They are persistent and really annoying. I really should stop giving out my email address. Or maybe next time I should write it down as bogoff@suckmyballs.com. My final dislike is something to do with this camera. I'm not sure if you can make it out, but when it's on autofocus, it keeps clicking. And that's because it's trying to autofocus all the time. It's the only downside to this camera. However, I figured a way around it. Before recording, I go onto this option here, change it from autofocus to manual focus, and then there's no clicky click. The only drawback to that is that I've got to make sure that I'm in focus before I start recording. Ha! Beat you. The first of my 3 likes is Knight Rider. I've been watching the first series again and I've been enjoying it, despite all the mistakes I keep seeing on it, and the overacting from the Hoff. My second like is the new painting on my wall. Of course I would like it as it's Superman, but it is a painting and it was done well. No, I didn't paint it myself. I can barely draw stick figures. See? My final like is vlogging. I've recently been doing something called Vedding. Vlog every day in November. And no matter how dull a day has been, vlogging it has been fun. Doing odd things and being spontaneous in front of the camera has been very interesting. If you want to see what I've been up to, go check out my second channel. My love for this month is writing. I've been working on my first novel again and found that I'm enjoying delving into another world that I created. I won't tell you what it is, but it is something I came up with a long time ago. All this time I've been slowly developing it, but recently my newfound willpower has had me spending more time with it. I don't like the look of this. I think we have a problem. Oh boy, Junko! What's happening? We have an overload. There are portals opening up all over the house. We're doomed!